Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be a random tainted character run for win number 2. Is our win counter like bugged? We've been at win number 2 for like, it feels like 4 episodes now. But anyways, win number 2 in episode number 310. Your question for today, put your answer in the comments down below, is going to be, what video game franchise do you think has like the best lore in the entirety of video gaming? A tainted Mastema run, I can definitely get down with this. Your seed for today is going to be HN4F0FYD. Almost said 04YD. Alright, item room is going to give us Curse of the Blind, but it's also going to give us Quake Oats. I believe that makes rocks fall from the ceiling when you pop it in a room. I might be wrong there. What does it do in this room here? No, rocks are definitely falling. Why did we get an extra charge on our item? That was kind of strange. But anyways, for my answer for today's question of the day, I used to watch like, you know what, just do it, dude. That's really bad. I used to watch a ton of like lore-based YouTube videos. Oh, I want YouTube, but I can't have you. Like when I was, I guess, going into like high school, starting out this channel in about a year from then, my favorite thing to watch was like Legend of Zelda or like Elder Scrolls, like big lore videos, like, you know, where did this person come from? What's the story behind this thing? And this is a very laggy item to have, by the way, this rock thing. I think it's passively making things constantly fall from the sky. It's adding a lot of damage to our build, but it probably isn't worth the extra lag it's been causing. But I used to watch a ton of those videos. I think my favorite ones being, I want to keep this poop trinket, not the fragmented quartz. My favorite ones being themed after a Breath of the Wild, because to me, like, Bot W in terms of Zelda games is like the one that has the most to discover and talk about, because it's the whole like timeline thing where it's like a merging of every single, like, losing timeline, winning timeline, like all that kind of stuff. But also, it's so, what's the word? Like, vague. Everything in the game is never explicitly stated to be like canon or have some kind of like huge lore principle, but it feels like everything there is placed for you to figure it out anyways. And there's a great YouTuber by the name of, I think it's like Nintendo Bandit, and I think the other one is Nintendo Black Crisis. Both of those who have some amazing videos on the topics of Zelda lore and other franchises. Yo, I love this in that sort of idea. We're gonna get quite a few broken hearts off the bat, but you know what? It's definitely worth it for having the poison tears this early on. But I still watch quite a lot of lore videos. I haven't really watched a lot of like Zelda stuff in recent time, for the sole reason being we haven't really had like a Zelda game I've been super interested with since like Bot W. I don't really care for any of the remakes that much in my personal opinion, so I don't really watch a lot of like the, you know, like Skyward Sword, the timelines. I just want to know about like, you know, the references and the characters and stuff like that. And we haven't really had a lot of that come out recently in that franchise, but I have been watching, kind of getting back into, I would say, like Skyrim lore. Now, I didn't watch, I shouldn't say I didn't watch, but in the last like 3 years, what is this? Taking damage may spawn souls, bombs may be ghost bombs, and eternal hearts spawn in pairs of 2. Dude, sign me up. It sounds fun. Why? Oh, we could have had poison tears with the green. That would have been insane for damage. It's still good either way. But ever since that Skyrim stream recently, I've kind of been on like an Elder Scrolls kick. I used to be really invested in like Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim like lore videos, like what happened to the Dwemer, who are the Falmers, stuff like that. But once I kind of like stopped caring about Skyrim, like I would say 2 years ago, I kind of forgot all about the lore implications of that game. But when I played it on stream recently, I went back and I was like, this game is so good for just building like a really, you know, like deep and fun world. So I've been watching this YouTuber named, I think their name is like The Epic Nate, like 985 or something like that. He doesn't have the greatest, I would say, production quality of content. It's very just like stream of consciousness with like a couple of, you know, pretty visuals in the background, not a lot going on the screen to help you with the story. But because I already know a decent amount, we gotta play this for sure. A decent amount about Skyrim lore. I don't need to have that extra, ooh, lovely, that extra, like, visual aid to help me understand stuff, I kind of already get it. I do want to buy Bloody Lust. I didn't mean to play you out. I do want to buy Bloody Lust, though. Just take that. You know what? I'll take Brother Bobby as well. The door is closed. Oh, I thought it was going to cost 3 hearts, not just... That's very, very good, actually, for us. And the game might crash, so save right here. I have a weird bug with the game crashing, entering into my, like, 4th floor from the Dross path. Will it happen today? No! Wow, we're out of there free. Look at that. But he has a very just, like... You can tell he knows a lot, is the reason I watch him. It's not like again, like, it's super polished content. But he knows what he's talking about, and I can respect that for sure. When I watch, like, lore videos, I really want to be, like, engaged with the story, which is why YouTubers like MatPat, as memey as I forgot to pop my book a lot, as memey as he is, he makes some stellar videos. The theories may be a bit out there, sure, but the production, like, value on game theory, like, in their team's videos is insane. Like, I was watching, it might have been like a month ago, the Inscription lore videos, and just the opening shot, as someone who edits videos themselves now and, like, does all that stuff every single day, just watching that opening, like, intro, I was like, that must have taken at least a whole week to keyframe everything in there. That was just insane. And it gives you respect for the creator more than I think just the average viewer would have. Ooh, pill? Okay, it's the most neutral pill of all... Wow, you asshole. The most neutral pill of all time. That is... that's pretty good. We already have a -6 luck. I can take one more for an increased tier rate. I'm okay with that, too. We do get Steam Sale here, which I think... You know what? We'll go for it. We can tend to play the early game, like, decently risky and not be at a really high risk of death, but later on, we're going to probably regret having that when it doesn't do anything for us in the future floors like the Womb, Cathedral, Chest, and so on. But for right now, that might pay off dividends in this run. But you got to give credit where credit is due, man. You have to respect... You can love him, you can hate him, but MatPat definitely did, I think, help pioneer YouTube as a platform for, like, gaming lore videos. I am not going to spend any kind of money on that. That is a trash item for trash players. All I need are bombs, baby. Give me some ghost bombs. Look at that. We get HP back right there. Get out of here, Leo. You're a trash, complete, terrible item. What we can do, though, is walk down here and... Well, maybe we should go to your devil deal first, because there could be Sanguine's bond spikes in there for, like, better rewards than just maybe an angel deal. I don't know what you do, and I'm too scared to figure it out, so I'm not even going to mess with you. I hate change. But MatPat did pioneer, like, the theory, well, I guess you can just say in general, the game theory wave on YouTube. And I have a lot of respect for that, because that is a genre that I think will always have relevance, because YouTube has kind of become a platform, at least for me, like, all that I watch on here is, like, gaming stuff. I forget this platform can be used for stuff like food reviews or, like, makeup shit. I only ever see gaming content, and in my brain that goes YouTube is a gaming only site. But I feel like gaming is, like, the top of the market for entertainment. This is a long floor, by the way. Top of the line, or top of, like, the bar for entertainment on YouTube and other sites, because it's just popular with every single demographic. It doesn't matter who you are or what you like, there's probably a game you really enjoy out there. The Fallen, by the way, does nothing for us. We already have the Satanic Bible for Devil Room items. I guess if we didn't pop our book on this floor, we could have gotten just a regular, like, free pedestal, but even then, it would have cost us Broken Hearts as his character. So the Fallen is, like, not special to fight at all. Bloody Lust, Trapdoor, and a Ouija board. Neither of which I care about. Bloody Lust cost us 1 heart. So don't go, like, super deep here. Free a Ouija board. You actually can't go any deeper if you want to live and take this. I'm going to take this. We got to find a way to clear our Broken Hearts more efficiently here. There's a battery. I made a big misplay, didn't I? No, I didn't, because we can walk in here and get a charge back on our oats and then pick up the battery for Satanic Bible. Is it worth 2 Broken Hearts, though? It gives you a Bone Heart. We're going to do it. We're going to fight this out. Another battery drop? Oh my god, that was actually super worth it for us. What I'm going to do here immediately, I think, is just... hopefully our devil room stayed open, is my thought. Because we can get more black hearts out of that. It's closed. Do you want to use the sacrifice room? You're not going to take 3 hearts of damage. Do it once. You know what? I'm very happy with that outcome there. I think you just move on down. But MatPat to me will always be like one of the YouTube greats. I hate that enemy so much. We dodged that hit though because we're God gamers. Like he will always be one of, if not, I think, just the greatest creator on the platform. I mean, again, the theories may not be like, you know, super pristine all the time, but he's putting out like 3 channels, weekly content, has a whole team of really talented individuals. Again, amazing production value. Like, he is what I think every creator should strive to be. Someone who can, like, sit down and involve themselves in so many communities without, like, you know, losing an audience. One of the biggest things about YouTube to me is not being stuck in a niche, and MatPat, like, had a, you know, a great start to his channel where he didn't really have to be stuck in any niche because his niche was just gaming in general. And he also found a way to branch out from gaming to other things like, ooh, we can actually buy this right now and then save that chart. You probably want to go fight your boss here fairly soon. We can go to this trap door and, you know, I don't care. Like, that item is fine to have, like, throwable bombs, but for 2 broken hearts, I'm not going to mess with it. I can't really touch this either right now. I think you go to your devil room. Well, no, you want to fight your boss first. If you can get rid of your black hearts before you take the broken heart item in your item room and get rid of them that way, you could find some use on sanguine bond spikes instead. But, like, he has transcended pretty much, oh, this is terrifying, every single niche. He has maintained a steady stream of content for the last, what, like 12 years now? It's honestly, that sucks. Very, very admirable. And to one day hit that same, I don't need that. This floor was, like, really, really not good for us. Does it spawn a pill? No, it doesn't. Just buy stuff, man. Like, there's no reason not to right now. You could maybe find a sacrifice room, but I wouldn't hedge my bets. We found one last floor already. Great hit, by the way. Fantastic hit, but I don't see us finding 2 in a row. But I think MatPat is a fantastic creator. He did give the Pope Undertale, yeah. You know, I can't really give him a pass for that one, but it was funny. It wasn't, like, meant to be, like, anything bad. It was just stupid was the thing. And he acknowledges that nowadays. He makes jokes about it. Like, he really is, oh, a mimic door. That could be interesting. I think I will put a bomb down there, sir. I'm going to walk in here first, actually, too. And get Algiz, Strength, Soul of Apollyon. Just pop that. We can take the Algiz, I guess, over the foiled Devil card. That is okay. Touch it. Yo, like literally nothing. All right. You know what, dude? Was there anything of importance in here? Anything at all? Like nothing? Not really. Can we maybe find a secret room? Okay. And it's another greed fight. Well, yeah, we can just move on down here. All right, item room is going to give us Mr. Boom, which I think is going to be better than the Oats thing for us. I'm getting tired of the rocks raining down on the screen constantly. I like having, you know, a once every couple of room, high damaging bomb use there, so I'm happy. We can maybe get a secret room if we're super lucky. Wow, it was there. I did not see that one coming. Moon card and Sun card, hilarious, honestly. We are in a really good spot on this run. 6 broken hearts is actually pretty good to have as his character. Ooh, okay. That's grindstone, right? Yeah. Oh, man. I really think it's only going to give us... Okay, here's the thing. It's only going to give us 1 extra boss item. So, I don't think it's worth maybe 2 permanent broken hearts for us. I don't think it's even worth considering that. What I think I will do here is just buy out... I don't even think grindstone is worth 1, just because we don't have a high speed value anyways right now, and that would kind of just slow us down. It would be more damage. True, we already have like a decent amount of damage, I feel like. And in here we get a bomb. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to go fight the mini boss too. Am I going to go all the way up to the cursed room? I don't think it's worth my time for like 3 spiders and 2 troll bombs just in that one cursed room. I'm not going to even consider it. If for some godforsaken reason, like that cursed room has like 8 guppy parts and also like my birth certificate, or like it has something crazy inside of it, sure, whatever. But I'm not going to waste 3 rooms of potential damage to get 2 spiders again. It's not in my wheelhouse. Moving on up, we'll get our boss fight. We'll maybe even we're going to make boss rush. So I guess you want to look for your fool card as well, because that would be basically 1 free item. If you want to stay and fight, it could be 2 free items as well. We may even have to walk up there to try and find the fool card. Or we had a moon card on this floor, didn't we? And we already know where that is. Hold up. It was in here, right? Hey, just take that and go fight your boss. It's not a huge deal. Can I get a Mr. Boom pop down, maybe? Watch this. Oh, that was great timing. The instant Mr. Boom. But I guess, like, going back to our topic of, like, gaming lore, I've just always liked Zelda lore. I think just because the franchise to me is, I think Zelda is kind of mid. I'm going to say it. I don't think Legend of Zelda is, like, as great as Nintendo fans hype it up to be. And I've played over half the entries in the series, old and new. We'll go Polaroid. We have a lot of soul hearts to work with right now. And we get limestone carving. The rock spiders are friendly and okay, cool. The D12, again, not a huge fan. Man, there was like nothing even worth considering. Honestly, dude, I think you just move on down and pop the moon card next floor. That's like the best that I can see coming out of this run. But I don't think the Zelda franchise is like, I don't want to get hated for saying this. I don't think it's all that cracked up. I think it's very good, and it has a lot of great standout entries, but not every game is like gold. Speaking of gold, a 1.5 damage multiplier, but more champions, sign me up. We're going to have a lot of broken hearts now, but that's a huge, huge damage up. Look, we're also getting damage for killing enemies in the room, mind you. So, like, we gain 0.6 for every enemy killed. That's pretty fucking crazy, if you ask me. We get a bomb back there. I could use Mr. Boom, I guess, but not a huge deal. But I don't know. Like, one of my favorite games of all time, by the way, is Majora's Mask. Thematically, visually, and just the game is very fun. But out of the entire Zelda franchise, when I think of Zelda, I think of Majora's Mask, and then I think of Breath of the Wild. 2 very different games, but games that I think are both, like, borderline 10 out of 10. Everything else I've played in the franchise has been, like, good or okay, but nothing has reached those heights for me. I think one of the closest things is I really liked A Link Between Worlds. It doesn't stick in my mind that well, and the game is not, like, memorable outside of the main gimmick of becoming a drawing or a painting, I mean. But I don't know. I don't want to think. I'm not saying Zelda is bad. I'm just saying Zelda is extremely overhyped. I didn't have a lot of fun with Twilight Princess. I didn't have a lot of fun with Wind Waker. I had a lot of fun with Bod W. Had a lot of fun with Majora's Mask. I have never beaten Ocarina of Time. I gave my friend my game cartridge, and I never got it back for my 3DS, so I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to play it ever again. I made it all the way to the Fire Dungeon, though, and thought it was a pretty fun game, although I think a little bit too much running around for no reason was happening, but again, I'm a fan of Bot W's, like, what can I say in that regard? But I don't know, they're good games, but the franchise is definitely held to a standard of being, like, untouchable when it really isn't, in my humble gaming opinion there. By the way, double Loki fight here. I would really like to see Sanguine Bonds right now, because we have a lot of HP to use on this. And by a lot of HP, I mean a Satanic Bible Charge. I mean a foiled Hierophant card. Hey, it didn't spawn on a pair. I have the rose and it spawned by 1. What kind of tomfoolery is this? There's only 1 up there? Ah, man, that kind of blows. Why did I do that? I don't know why I thought I would protect me there. I know it's not how that works. Go a little bit deeper here. I want to get down to 1 more broken heart. I'm not going to buy Guppy's Tail, by the way. It's not worth my time. Well, now it's free. It's still not worth your time. Don't get it twisted. Do 1 more. Okay. You have 4 broken hearts, and you're going to have 4 hearts next floor, and 3 broken hearts next floor. Things are going pretty good. I think you move on down again. After a full clear of my entire floor, we finally found the boss fight here. Not a boring womb floor at all. Mom's Heart should be pretty fast. We'll get a Mr. Boom down right away, get some pretty decent damage off, kill the eyes. Classic fight right here. Oh no, this is why I hate Ocular Rift so much. It has made me take so much damage in this entire run. Like, I've probably gotten hit, well, that's like my sixth time on the run maybe. And every other time has been Ocular Rift, just like pulling an enemy closer, making some tier move, like some insane shot speed. It's been horrendous. I hate this item with a burning passion. By the way, we only have, what is that, 8, 9, 10 items besides our starting item right now. This has been a very, I don't want to say underpowered. It's been a very strong run, but kind of underpowered. For only having 10 items, like, I usually enter this floor with, like, a full list of shit, but I guess not today, huh? Alright, the boss fight is right around the corner. We do have a couple of chests to open up here, though. Is that worth it? I'm gonna say freak it, dude. We are gonna have a lot of broken hearts next floor, potentially, but I think the tier rate with triple shot is going to be very, very needed, but I guess we walk in here. I mean, we're going to win this run. I think, like, pretty much no question asked. This is going to be a bit of a fight next floor. I think our DPS leaves a little bit to be desired in the average boss fight, but in regular rooms, with having Lusty Blood and Bloody Lust, respectively, like, it makes things a lot more manageable for sure, but there really isn't any kind of, like, standout item on this run. I guess maybe Golden Champion Belt being, like, a Cricket's Head plus Champion Belt kind of deal is pretty sick. I wouldn't call it run-defining, though. We're getting more damage, I think, just from, like, Lusty Blood than we are from the Golden Belt there. But still, I think it's still worth mentioning there. You're gone. We're going on up. Not going to be a Void, not going to be a Mega Satan run. If we get Dad's Key or Cracked Orb, I mean, sure, whatever. I'll give it a try, but I don't see that really happening. A lot of items here. Bismuth duplicates all shots fired. I mean, you have to, right? Enriched uranium. Tears can split and bounce. I mean, you have to, right? And then we could take Cancer. It would effectively double our remaining and future HP, but it would lock us. I mean, I guess it is, like, worth it. But I'm going to wait till I take damage because it would make it way more worth it. But how does Bismuth and Enriched Uranium work? It looks to be pretty overpowered, I would say. We have like 6 shots coming out. Or only maybe 5? I have no idea. I can barely count. My brain is like switched off right now. I wanted to mention before the video ends, by the way. Great hit right there. I'm going to be doing a little bit of like a stream marathon here. Not necessarily like a subathon, but I need to gather footage for a video that I'm making, a very ambitious video, and I thought, you know, like, I should stream the game and just like get it. It's gonna be more like, you know, 20 games, but I have a nice period of my girlfriend's gonna be on vacation. I have nothing to do, you know. I'm gonna be very bored here alone. I thought to myself, why not like just try to play through one of these games every single day until she gets back or I get insanely tired or bored. So if you're watching this far in and you got some free time today or tomorrow, I'm probably live as we speak with one of the mysterious secret games right now. So stop on by my Twitch. It's linked down below. You know, the more the merrier, right? And we'll get that show on the road over there. I'm gonna make an announcement, I think, officially. Like, I don't know what this video is going out in, what, 2 days? So I don't know. Dude, I have a weird backlog right now. Where, like, I have 3 Isaac videos right now that haven't gone public yet, but I'm pushing one of them off to make room for, like, a mod that's coming out soon, I think. So I have no idea when this video in specific is coming out, but I guess just check my Twitch either way. I guess the only way to know for sure is to click that link and go hang out, or maybe just look at a blank screen for, like, 5 minutes for clicking up a tab and be like, man, BD1P's a freaking liar. This guy's an asshole. This, by the way, this shot item is making it very hard to hit anything that is moving. Although when it does hit, it does major damage here. We have Joker tiers. I can't really complain. Green and purple, a very nice color scheme. What's this? Soul of Magdalene and Lovers. We actually lost HP by doing that, which I think is pretty funny. Although the golden heart, you never know. We could find like money equals power. It could make the run so much better. The boss fight shouldn't be too much further away. I think I'm pathing relatively well. Dude, that was an insane bomb throw right into Lust. You must hate like everything, Wrath. That was just mean. That was awful. What's this? We could use that if we're going the wrong way, which it looks like we aren't, though. I have faith in ourselves. We had a really bad womb pathing, but I think we're going the right way this time. But to finally answer in full the question of the day, it's not Zelda lore. I think Zelda lore is... sorry, I think it is Zelda lore that I meant to say there. While the games are kind of mid, in my opinion, like Zelda games, the lore of the games, like the Ganondorf stuff, the cycle, like the rebirth, I think it's all pretty sick, and I think that like it's done in a perfect and non-fan servicey way most of the time. Looking at you, Hyrule Warriors, but I think the games have a very nice mix of lore and usually pretty decent gameplay, unless you're like the Minish Cap or some shit. I'm not a fan of the DS stylus touchpad kind of thing they got going on in that game, but I guess to each their own, right? You're dead. There's the chance. If you enjoyed the run, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, though, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.